Okay. All right. So are we gonna school event, Dennis Donnelly Memorial Stadium, where the Plymouth Whitemarsh Colonials come to town to take on the Hatboro-Horsham Hatters and girls lacrosse. It is senior night here, as we welcome you upstairs to the booth. Ben Zollers, Dylan Stevens, and Mr. Stevens. You know, Plymouth Whitemarsh coming in here and fighting for a playoff spot. Hatters hasn't been their year this year. Really just looking to show out strong for these seniors.
Yeah, you know, it's senior night tonight. It's always a special night. And, you know, they got their work cut out for themselves today. Usually for some schools in senior night, you want to make it a little bit of an easier game in the schedule, kind of give everybody their chance to shine. But they're coming in here facing a team with a 12-3 record in the entire season, 7-3 in their league. You know, this is going to be a tough one, but looks like Hatboro-Horsham are putting out a very offensive lineup today, so they're going to go for it all.
Right, and we talked about Plymouth Whitemarsh, self-described. Talking to the coaches earlier before the game, self-described kind of balanced team. They're not putting a ton of girls up front, not a ton in the back, not a ton in the middle. They're going very balanced approach, unlike the Hatters. So we'll see which one of those approaches wins tonight. Let's take a look at the Hatters starters. We have Lauren Giamdemico on attack, as well as Lauren Steinberg, Mia Fisher, Emma O'Reilly, and Ava Moss. In midfield, we have Gianna Carr, Tara Olaski, and Natalie Tusi. And on defense, Callie Fulmer, Avery Mullen, Francesca Gambino, and Amber McIntosh in goal. No national anthem.
Broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous time. O'er the ramparts we watched, where so gallantly streaming, and the rockets ran out, the boats bursting in, through the night, that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Now take a look at the starters for Plymouth Whitemarsh.
Coming up here. In attack, number 5, Olivia Riley. Along with her, Olivia Eaton as well. Sophia Gartland and Megan Wedler as well in attack. Starting in the midfield, Bree Reynolds, number 4. Number 1, Mia Barron starting next to her. And the third midfielder, number 28, Kyan Jayo. And then in defense, number 11, Katie Lukens. Also with her, 31, Kaylin Smith. And then Olivia Boudin and Kira Whalen as well, with Addie Stein in net.
That's right, so the national anthem concludes. Pre-game festivities are wrapped up, and we are just about ready to go here on this beautiful Wednesday evening in Horsham.
Yeah, it is a great night tonight, and of course it's senior night, so there's an energy in the air, you know. All the families are here, as we saw, and it's a really exciting occasion. And you know, for a team that you know may feel like they're underachieving a bit in Hatboro-Horsham, they might be looking to kind of you know, use that energy and hope that it can push them through to the win.
Exactly. And right at the end of the day, when you have, it's almost different though when you're not. Think of it this way, like when you're going into something like the Colonials, they're coming in trying for a playoff spot right there. A couple games left, they're right on the line. Now Hatters obviously not in the same position. However, when you have nothing to lose, and you play like it, that can sometimes come to your advantage.
Yes, of course. I think that's definitely seen in the way they're lining up today. If you saw in the lineups there, a pretty balanced 4-3-4 formation for Plymouth Whitemarsh. 4 in defense, 3 in the midfield, and then 4 in attack, keeping it balanced. Whereas Hatboro-Horsham are doing something more like a 3-3-5 with 5 attackers. And just like you said, Ben, if they want to come out aggressive with nothing to lose, this would be the formation that you would want to play, because they're going to have a lot of men in attack, or a lot of players up in attack. They're going to flood that scoring area there, and they're going to try and get a couple goals. We just got to hope that they can, keep them from going in the other end, and keeping the momentum going, and they can get a couple early on. That'd be good for them.
All right. Exactly. And we looking here. Is that confusion about who's on whose side? Everyone just ran across.
It looks like they flipped sides.
Fields, yeah. Anyway, so obviously, I guess maybe it's not obvious to anyone who hasn't really, maybe you haven't watched it before, but a couple games back, or a couple weeks back, we did the boys lacrosse game, and we'll talk about it in a minute here after this face-off. A couple differences in the girls lacrosse this year versus previous years. Wait. And we're underway. Fisher looked like she won it, and no. So Colonials taking it the other way. With it, turns around, goes behind the net, and they're going to try and set something up in the zone. And now the penalty is called.
Sounded like there was a whistle on the play.
Yeah.
But the Colonials are going to take it out of the backfield.
Yeah. Megan Wendler on it. And now with it, Mia Barron. Barron runs up, guarded tightly, spins around, fires too high, and out of bounds. Good defense there by Natalie Tusi.
Not a bad way to start for the Colonials, putting the pressure on, making these seniors run here.
With it, Wendler, and she scores. So a quick 1-0 lead for Plymouth Whitemarsh, reflecting that junior varsity game that, well, us in attendance here saw a few minutes ago as we take a look at the replay.
Yeah, get it up top here. Nice pick set there. That's a long shot. That's a tough one, bouncing right in front of the goalkeeper. Sometimes it's tough to get down low and get to goal. And to get to shots like that, you got the stick up high. For a taller, bigger goalkeeper, it might be tougher to kind of get down to those bouncing balls. Good start for the Colonials.
For sure, as we wait the draw second time. Colonials won the first.
Now here we're going to see where this...
And the Hatters are going to win that one. So Fisher gets it. And she's going to drive down looking for some help. Double teamed around. She loses it. And a penalty...
Looked like a major penalty.
Called. Or no. Well, they're still going.
Yeah,
she blew the whistle.
Yeah, the ball keep moving. And a penalty like that, it looked like it might have been a major penalty. They try and keep the pace moving. The player who committed the foul simply has to back up a few meters behind the attacker, giving them the attacking player the space to kind of move forward as a penalty for the infraction.
Yeah. That was Gianna Carr on it there as we go the other way.
Yep, Hatters getting their first shot at it here. It's tough to concede in that first possession, and you don't really get a chance to get settled in the game, and especially with the attacking formation they have going on today, it's going to be, they don't want to have to crawl back into this game with the way they're playing right now. A lot of space up here for the Colonials.
Coming in, fires and scores. 2 quick goals let in by McIntosh, and just a couple minutes in, it is 2-0 Plymouth Whitemarsh.
Yeah, not a great start here. So it's a counter-attack here. Everyone's out of position, especially when you have 3 at the back. Just wide open space, runs right into the scoring area. And again, bounces it right in front of the goalkeeper. Definitely not the start you want if you're the Hatters.
Okay, yeah.
All right, So Hatters haven't really gotten a chance to take a good bite at it. You know, of course you got to be sure on defense if you're going to play the way they're going to play tonight. But, you know, hopefully they can get into a flow here. If they can get a good possession, maybe swing some of the momentum back, because right now it's not looking too good.
So a face-off win for Hatboro-Horsham. One of the last two. Coming up is Fulmer. Or Orlowski, excuse me.
She needs
I
help.
showed the number. Double teamed.
Good defense by the Colonials there. Yep.
Chance from the guys in the crowd is picking up the Colonials. Rolling around. Hatters playing some pretty loose defense.
Yeah, they're giving the Colonials a lot of space to run into. You know, when you're backpedaling and you're shuffling your feet, the last thing you want is to get turned around by an attacker cutting across the field, and it seems like there's a little bit too much space in the midfield right now for the Colonials to exploit.
As that's taken away from Riley. Coming up with it is Mullen. Mullen rolls around.
Okay.
And
yeah, it's going to be a penalty, but they get an advantage here. Keeping the play going.
Still double teamed. A really tight defense by PW so far, and it's definitely worked to their advantage. She has Fulmer behind her, and you think she go to her, and now the play will stop.
There's another major penalty there. So she gives her the space in front of
or
her. Or
will
to
not.
Move into.
Yeah, you're right. Mullen still has it. Mullen kicks over. Looking for something. Is Riley. And now with it is Orlowski. Orlowski backs up, spins around. Orlowski runs in. And it's going to take a second to think about this one. She comes up, fires. Fisher drops it, and picking it up is Carr. Carr is just knocked down, and PW's going to take it the other way.
Better from the Hatters so far.
Now roll with it dropped, and he's going to get it back. That was Io. And
So
now
much space.
driving in, waits, goes inside, fires, and scores easily on some subpar goaltending.
There we go. Yeah, tough again. Still, you know, outnumbered in the box. Maybe ball watching a little bit, leaving number 5 there open for Whitemarsh.
Yeah.
Looks like it was Olivia Riley, you know, being one-on-one with the goalkeeper like that, you know, being held out to dry. Definitely not what you want to be doing here if you're the Hatters, especially with an early deficit like this. You want to see if maybe you can shore up the back line, maybe plug it up, and, you know, stop the bleeding.
So here we go. Hatters up 2-1 on face-offs. So we were just mentioning. And winning that one is the Colonials. With it, it's Barron. Barron still has it. Picks back. They try to set something up. You think you could just take the same strategy every time, because I see any adjustments made. That's really close. Here's Riley. Goes back to Reynolds. And now with it is Barron, Reynolds. Going to kick back to Barron. And they're going to play from about 20 yards out, now 10.
Seems like a lot of the goals the Hatters have been conceding have been from transitions, where there's a lot of space, and now they're finally kind of given a chance to set up in their defense the way you're supposed to, the way you're taught.
Fires, and well, she scores again.
Tough there. Yeah.
Goal number 7.
You know, they had plenty of time, PW here, to set this one up, but in the end it was looks like a simple, drop step and turn. Again, bounce in front of the goalkeeper. That's real tough. Got to keep their heads up though, the Hatters, if they want to get back in this one. Maybe grab the next one. Again, try and get the momentum going
So
here.
Quick deficit for the Hatters. 4-0.
Definitely
Fisher.
not the start you're looking for.
I'll stay out there to take the face off. And winning that is the Colonials. They're just going to go back to the same spot. You got to think. She fires. Oh, wow. Lucky that one was too high, because if it wasn't, that would have fit right at the top there. That probably would have gone in.
Yeah, another open man right in the middle of the scoring area. I think this this aggressive formation that the Hatters are playing is kind of starting to creep into their into the game here, and really making it tough when players are moving around, transitioning play. Everyone's got to make sure they got someone to pick up, and it seems like too many times there's been open bodies in the scoring area, leading to chances like that. Luckily, that one was over the net.
Let's play resumes. With it is Wandler. Kick around. Waits. Runs in. Looks to fire. Double covered. Goes inside and underneath. That was nice.
Very tricky there.
Megan Wandler, her first of the day. And that's 5-0 Plymouth Whitemarsh.
That's just good to show you exactly why they're 12-3 here. Again, another set defensive play. This is what you practice, and the trickiness of looks like number 7 there for Plymouth Whitemarsh, Olivia Eaton. When you're a player, you're tricky like she is. You have a lot of gravity, bringing 2 players onto her and leaving a third player open leaving another teammate open for a nice kind of underhanded finish there. Rolled it almost through the legs of the keeper.
Yeah, exactly.
Hatters really got to take a hold of this game right now, because it is not looking pretty. But that's exactly why Plymouth Whitemarsh are 12-3.
Seeing the timeout, you gotta wonder if Coach Schmucker is trying to maybe change up the formation she wants to go with, because obviously, like you just said, it hasn't been working. Or if just maybe just like take a deep breath for a second, just get refocused and don't let the early start bother you. Get to your head so much, because we're only 6 minutes into the game. We still got plenty left to go, and it's lacrosse too. There's a lot of scoring a good amount of the time, right? So, just like stay focused and just take it, one step at a time.
Right. Yeah. If I was the coach right now, I'd just say, let's win this next 6 minutes. Let's forget about the first half of this quarter, and let's try and win these next 6 minutes. Let's get a goal or two. Maybe shore up the defense a bit, and let's kind of start cutting into the deficit, because it's not going to happen all at once.
Exactly. Let's see. Still wait here in the timeout. Looks like she's explaining something. Her and Coach Liot over there. And then the other huddle, you got to think for PW, you got to start. Kind of expected this to come in against this Hatboro-Horsham team. Just keep it up, but don't get too ahead of yourselves. I would imagine is the message like their coach is sending.
Yeah, I'd say control the game.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about momentum earlier. There's nothing feels as good as a 5-0 lead. That's how the players on Hatboro-Horsham are going to have to maybe start taking some risks on the offensive side and kind of wising up on the defensive side. But if I were the Colonials, I just wouldn't overthink it. Just keep doing what you're doing. That's exactly what I would say.
So Mia Fisher and Mia Barron on for face-off number 6. And that is won by PW.
A lot of space in front of her here to run into.
Yeah.
Good job to stop the momentum from the Hatters.
Steps back. Waiting. Just going to try and set something up. Just kind of kicking it around. You got to think this is what they try every time, and it works every time. We'll see if any adjustments were made in the huddles. With it is Wendler, and now with it is Reynolds.
Looks like an isolation here. Switching to the 2-man game. Oh, great move.
Goes around, taking it from behind. And then I go back here to Eaton. And go around, it is dropped. A ground ball, and
Looks like it could be a penalty here. Yes.
here's something to Sophia Gartland. And play will resume.
You can see the Colonials are kind of singling out their defenders here, giving them a lot of space, spreading the field, so that they can each get a chance to work one-on-one with this vulnerable defense.
Fires, and finally a save. First one of the night for Amber McIntosh.
Hopefully that leads to another.
And now taking it up. She's going to wait. Still taking it up as got. O'Reilly to her right. O'Reilly's going to go around next to her. She's really can't find anyone open.
Yeah, great marking by PW all over the field, sticking to their player.
Going to go behind and they lost it. Try to go to Mullen. All right, now they got to regroup.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah, she got it back. All the way back in their own end, and she lost it. That's going to go back to the control of PW. She's got to go back to the goal quickly. They fire across, going inside. She scores. 6-0.
That's really tough. Hatters couldn't really make anything out of that. Transition defense here. Everyone's running back. And again, it's just 1v1. Get away from their mark there.
The second goal of the night for Olivia Eaton.
Great work by the Colonials. Seems like everything's going wrong for Hatboro-Horsham right now.
To say the least.
It's hard to take control of a game if you can't, keep possession on the offensive side.
So winning the faceoff again, PW. Driving inside. Eaton fires, she scores. Make that the trifecta for her, the hat trick, I guess I should say, so far.
Yeah, they are slicing and dicing this Hatboro-Horsham defense right now.
She's on fire. Number 7, Olivia.
I apologize, I thought it was going to be a replay
Eaton
there and
for
had
her.
a technical malfunction.
Yeah.
Go ahead, yeah. No, you're right.
It's Eaton with her third, of the 7, and you'd say that would be a good haul for an entire game, but I'm afraid she might just be getting started here, still early in the game.
Right, so we'll see how this continues with 3:30 to play in the first quarter. And now the Hatters will...
Looks like a penalty that'll go the Hatters' way. Oh, excuse me.
So that's going to be... So now falling down, and on to the Hatters. Big opportunity now, and she dropped it.
They got to take advantage here.
Milosky goes around to Carr. Carr with it. Carr takes it up and passes to Tusi. Tusi with the speed. Tusi blows by a couple defenders. Tusi in. Tusi goes around. She had a look, and then she didn't take it up and kicks back to looking for Fisher, and she missed it, and now Carr's on it.
Got to do something with this one. If they have any hope of getting back into this, they got to wake up real fast.
Here's Orlowski. Waits. Tightly guarded there by the defense. He goes behind and tries to get around the defender. She does, and now she runs into a wall. Now with it is O'Reilly. O'Reilly lost it, and Hatboro-Horsham's going to retain possession. Coming up was Gambino, and now whistle blows.
Looks like it was an offsides on Hatboro-Horsham. It'll be Colonial's ball. After what might have been the best possession of the day, sadly. There's a lot of
the Hatters' third possession of the day, honestly, if you want to talk about.
yeah, a lot of time left.
Taking it down, the Colonials. There's a chance, like, they don't, you gotta think at this point, like, with the way their defense has been playing too, you don't even need to do anything. You could just sit on the ball as she fires.
Good save.
And a good save there. The second by McIntosh.
It's another 1v1 situation, though. Hatters are definitely not going to like that. And here again, we're seeing the great marking from the Colonials.
McIntosh waits. We'll see if they can do a better job executing this than the last time. They lost control.
Colonials.
So Fulmer's running out there at the bottom right corner of your screen. And now playing tight defense is Eaton. And McIntosh lost it. She has to run to get it back, and that's trouble.
Oh, no.
Going the other way. Lucky it's dropped. Eaton with it. Eaton looking for her fourth.
That's a good foul right there.
Oh,
Goalkeeper
definitely.
way out of her zone. Just got to kind of put some contact on her, take the foul. A lot of space in front of the
And it's
Hatters
knocked out of
here.
the hands, or of the stick, I should say, of Tusi. And we go the other way. Eaton with it again. Been the star of the show, so or excuse me, that was not Eaton. And now
Looks like a penalty here.
going to the ground, it's Wendler.
Chance for the Colonials to add another one. So you can put your hands to a player in lacrosse, but you can't stop the momentum there.
Yeah.
And it looks like the Hatters player didn't give her proper space to get into the zone.
Speaking of space, there's a lot of space in the net for another goal, and it is 8-0 at the end. Or very close to the end, anyways.
Appears that it happened outside of the inner crease. Just breezes by our defender there, number 4.
Bree Reynolds there.
Yeah,
Her first of the night.
an Iowa commit. She'll be playing in Iowa University next season. Congratulations.
We wish her the best of luck. Some Hatters players, too, going to college. We'll talk about that when we come back from the break. As we are set for the 9th. Face off. Hatters going to win that one, but it will not matter. So that'll do it for the first quarter. 8-0. And PW is on cruise control. We'll be back after this.
I know the fans are getting hungry. So
HHTV is your place to see what's happening in the Hatboro-Horsham School District community. From district news to sports to entertainment, HHTV covers it all. You can find us on our cable channels, Facebook, Twitter, or the school district YouTube channel. You can also find us on our webpage located on the Hatboro-Horsham School District website. HHTV, informing, educating, and entertaining the Hatboro-Horsham School District community. HHTV is offering sponsorships for organizations or businesses who want to increase their footprint and simultaneously support our television program. HHTV is a student-run network airing on multiple media platforms. You can see us on cable TV, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. A sponsorship on HHTV is an inexpensive way to reach your target audience. For more information on sponsorship packages, visit our webpage on the Hatboro-Horsham School District website.
The possession.
Hatboro-Horsham.
Oh, by a lot.
And we're back.
Yeah, as he just said, back for the start of the second half. And as you saw, just really pretty one-sided game, I think, to say the least.
Yeah,
And Coach Smucker's been animated there, talking to some of her players, and trying to get them to understand something, like maybe how to, have a good possession on offense or something like that. Because they had something set up. See, they can do it. It's not that that's impossible. They're just not helping themselves out. Their stupid passes. I mean, the defense too. Credit to Plymouth Whitemarsh. They're playing really well. The double teaming has really worked. Been too much for the Hatters. However, if the Hatters can counteract that, then that could, open a new hole per se, and could, kind of break the strategy of PW. Because if they could get the ball around quick enough, then you're gonna have a couple girls open, So we'll see.
Yeah, one of the things about this game at this point now is you got to stay confident, because if you drop your head, it's only gonna get worse. With the way the Colonials are cruising right now, you got to be able to keep your head up and push for something else, because right now there hasn't been a lot to look forward to, and I would hope that pep talk there in between the quarters was enough maybe to kind of put a kick in the butt for some of these players here. Maybe get them moving forward for a better quarter this time.
Exactly. So Gianna Carr is going to be in now to take the face-offs. As Fisher is going to go take a break on the bench. Or no, excuse me, Fisher's right there to the left of your screen, which we'll see in a moment. Guarded up against Kanye. And winning that face-off is Hatboro-Horsham. Carr's got speed. She's going to try and utilize it here. She waits. Now back to Orlowski. Orlowski waits, and I think it would go to O'Reilly on her right, but she's still going to hold it. Orlowski turns around, drops it, picks it up, and she has open Carr. She's not going to go to her. And she's going to try and take it herself inside, but she's really taking her time. And she's going to go behind the net, try and set something up.
Looks like a set play here. All the players bunched up at the top of the key.
Mm-hmm.
All moving in different directions. Orlowski kind of playing like a point guard right now.
Go inside, and of course, it is blocked. And it's going the other way.
So much space in front of the Colonials here. Looks like a 3-on-3 right now.
Oh, lucky she missed that. That was a good setup right there.
Might have lost it in the sun.
Yeah. Tough angle, especially too when it gets the sunset. You can even see it right there, the shadow on the field.
Yeah, that's really tough. Looks like the Hatters might have escaped with one there. In transition, again, a lot of space between the defense. That's where a lot of great teams create goals. And right there, they had a 1v1 tied up if they could have corralled that pass right there. And again, marking too tight from the Colonials here.
Wait. So Mullins there. She's going to chase it out of bounds. Or out of bounds. I don't know why I said out of bounds. I'm sorry. Out of bounds. Oh my 5. Anyways, back. That might have been the most embarrassing thing I've ever said on a live TV broadcast. Anyways, back in play. PW trying to add the lead, not that they even need to. Look at this. You even have the bottom left corner of the screen. They're standing there talking. Waiting for something to happen. They can stand there all day. They might as well set up shop, because I don't think the Hatters are going to be taking it back on offense anytime soon with the way everyone's just waiting around.
I think Hatboro-Horsham need to fix their build-up first, because multiple times now we've seen the goalkeeper walking out by herself, looking for options, and not really giving a lot. And I think you're not going to be able to get into that final third and get into the spaces where you can make your plays and score some goals if you can't build up from the back.
Exactly. That one's too high and out of bounds.
PW get it in real quick, keeping their tempo.
Back in play. Rolling around and it's dropped. Mullen picks it up. Mullen kicks it back to McIntosh. That was dangerous. Second, but she does corral it. And now everyone's open on the edges, but no one's... So it almost reminds me of how we were just playing football the other day in gym class. Everyone runs a Hail Mary every play. That's what they looked like they were doing. There's no one, all this space in the middle, no one's going to. As Mullen has it. Avery Mullen tries to take it up. She passes to Carr. Gianna Carr at the speed. Carr driving down. Carr inside. Carr fires. Nope. Blocked.
Tough.
There you go. Tough there.
It looks like the Hatters are kind of setting up with a high defensive line when they're building up from the back, looking to get someone to cut over the middle into space, just like they did right there, but they've yet to be able to be consistent in that build-up play. Because that was a good play right there, you know, spacing the floor and giving that player a chance to run into and shoot, but I think consistency is going to be key from now on.
Let's bring it up as Io. Io fires. Inside, and look at that. Teamwork there, the assist by Eaton, and the goal by
Number 9, Megan.
Yeah, it is great teamwork
Wendler,
there.
Megan Wendler, her second of the night.
The scoring threat, Eaton. That goalkeeper knows very well what she's capable of. Baits the goalkeeper around to her left post and leaves the far post wide open, unmarked, for another goal. Held him for a couple minutes this time, though, Ben.
Yep.
I have to say it's an improvement.
Yeah, they're getting there. Winning the face-off is the Colonials. Or no, Carr comes away with it.
She's quick.
Yes, she is. She's going to try and use that to her advantage. Kicks to Fisher, and it goes the other way, and she's knocked down. That's going to be a
Most
penalty.
definitely a penalty there.
And like we were talking about this, Mr. Stevens, before the game, how different this is from boys lacrosse. So if you take a look at the replay.
Well, you got to give the player their space to run into. Clearly, Hatter's defender clips her while she's in her stride, and you know, doesn't give her the chance to kind of run into her own space.
Yeah, so as we
You were saying, Ben?
I was going to, as got back there in a second, it's 2C and Orlowski, yeah, we're too close to her. So what I was saying is that, as PW takes it up here, is that, you know, the girls game is so different from the boys game. This year moving to the 4 12-minute quarters as opposed to the 2 halves, right? That's like one thing. That was a big change this year. But also kind of how the field works. Obviously, you guys, you're about 10 yards further up with the goals on each side and a lot more physical, right?
Right.
With girls, you know, it's a different kind of strategy, though, non-contact. So you got to play the game. The game is definitely played different because of that.
Right. I think you can see kind of very well how drilled the Colonials are in the way they mark the build-up, because, you know, they don't have the chance to get in tight and make kind of tough contact like you might have in the men's game. And so it's a lot more about your agility and your movement and your ability to kind of shuffle your feet and stay in front of your defender and stay tight. Something that the Colonials are very good at and that the Hatters could definitely work on tonight.
Yeah, it's driving inside Eaton, and she scores. Make that 4 for Olivia Eaton, leading her team in goals tonight. And she is no match. Or I should say, the Hatters defense is no match for her.
Just as I said here, you know, great movement from the the Colonials, giving Eaton a chance to kind of take the corner on her defender, and that's a tough finish there. You know, shows why she's got 4 tonight. She makes it look easy.
Yeah. So we line up again.
Now I gotta say, for as tough as this one's looking, still is senior night, and you know, no matter what, these girls are gonna keep that in the back of their minds, and
Right.
the more that this game kind of gets away from them, I know they're really gonna be itching for that goal, because they definitely deserve it, and it would be a you know, a big moment in this game.
Taking it up, the Colonials. The outside there is Eaton, and it is going to go out of bounds. Yes, out of bounds. Couldn't get to it in time. We talked about a couple of minutes ago in the open. The weather's nice, but man, it is hot in this booth.
Yeah, it is a bit humid. I was out here setting up earlier, and it was pretty hot. But that's kind of the nice part about these hot months is when the sun starts to go down, it gets really, really nice.
McIntosh waits. Everyone's running Hail Mary trips again. I didn't know four virtuals to play in lacrosse. Like,
Yeah, it looks like they're looking for an individual outlet.
oh yeah. So here's Mullen. And around, fires over the head of Tusi, who gets it back. Tusi with some speed too. Tusi runs through the defenders. Tusi coming up. Tusi inside. Tusi
Doesn't put one on.
can't pull the trigger. Goes around, some contact, drops it, and now it's double teamed, and Irish gonna have to figure it out again. Is dropped by Riley.
That's a minor penalty. They're gonna keep advantage though. Great scoop.
So it appears my mom is calling me. So Mom, if you're watching this, I hope you understand I cannot answer the phone while I'm in the middle of this game. So I hope you understand that. As scores again, make that 5 for Olivia Eaton, and it is 11-0.
This time starting from behind the net. Just clear runner right into the box. I'm speechless. It's hard to see what the strategy is here. Letting players run through like that. You know, with the way the Colonials are marking so tight man to man, all it takes is one player to kind of break from their mark, to draw in other defenders off of their marks, so that you can make space for other players. But it seems like the Colonials on offense are just running free right now. It's hard to kind of see even where the problem is, because
right on the face-off win the Colonials. And now whistle blows and play.
Could be a penalty here if it was inside the 8-meter shooting area, and it will be.
This looks like penalty shot, and no, she kicked it out, and now they're going to run around, and nice block there. McIntosh, or save, I should say.
Just need one player to get a hold of the ball here. Break away from their defender.
So Carr's going to take it up. Carr using that speed. Definitely a much more agile game in the girls versus the boys. As she's going to pass down and into the hands of the other team.
Colonials break quick here. Ooh,
Out of bounds.
Cannot save it. A lot of space out in front of number 34 there. Looks like it was Katie Guarino.
Right. Mullen
Couldn't
runs
hold it.
down to get it and passes inside. Taking it up is Tusi. Tusi running through defenders, or was, and kind of gets held up. And that will do it for the first half. So it is 11-0, and the Colonials, if they were on cruise control before, they're on autopilot now. We'll go to halftime where we will show you the senior ceremony from before the game, and we'll see you in just a few minutes for the third quarter. Don't go anywhere.
In the middle of the field, in a few seconds, we're going to have our Hatboro-Horsham girls. Welcome to the Hatboro-Horsham Lacrosse Senior Night Celebration of the class of 2024. Put your hands together, here they come. Tonight, the years of commitment, hard work, and dedication to become a senior student-athlete are celebrated. First, we would like to acknowledge the seniors from Plymouth Whitemarsh High School. Please step forward when your name is called so we can give you a warm round of applause. Olivia Eaton.
Oh, they're doing it for both of them.
Brianna Reynolds. Megan Wendler. Emma Voto. Brooke Schoenleader. Now allow me to introduce you to the senior athletes of Hatboro-Horsham. Number 9, Gianna Carr. Gianna is being escorted by her Aunt Lizzie, Uncle Phil, Cousin Jameson, Dad Sean, Stepmom Kate, brothers Luke and Jackson, Debbie, and her sister Lena. Gianna plans on attending York College of Pennsylvania as an exercise science major.
Oh, York, wait.
Her favorite HH lacrosse memory are honoring my mom and my sophomore year pink game and pasta parties with the team. We wish you the best, Gianna. Number 4, Callie Fulmer. Callie is being escorted tonight by her parents, Nate and Carrie, sister Neva, and brother Quinn. Callie is attending Spring Arbor University as a nursing major. Her favorite memory are dip nights and bonding on team chairs across the grades. Congratulations, Callie. Number 18, Francesca Bambino. Francesca is being escorted by her dad Joe and her mom Elizabeth. Francesca plans to attend University of Pittsburgh in the fall as an engineer major and play ice hockey. Her favorite memory are team pasta parties and the friendships and memories she's made along the way. Good luck, Francesca. Number 6, Lauren Giandomenico. Lauren's being escorted by her dad, Steve. Lauren is headed to Westchester University in the fall to major in biology. Her favorite memory of HH lacrosse are her pasta parties and team bonding events. Good luck, Lauren. Number 15, Emma O'Reilly. Emma's being escorted by her mom, Jackie, her dad, Joe, and her sister, Bella. After high school, Emma's heading to Penn State Brandywine to play volleyball. Her favorite memory are pasta parties, team bonding, and her friendships as well. Congratulations, Emma. Number 22, Tara Orlowski. Tara's being escorted by her mom, Michelle. After high school, Tara's planning on attending Lee University to play lacrosse. Her favorite memory is getting to play her favorite sport with her best friend. Wishing you all the best, Tara. Number 12, Lauren Steinberg. Lauren is being escorted by her mom, Wendy, dad, Darren, and her brother, Jack. This fall, Lauren's attending the University of Maryland as a public relations major. Her favorite lacrosse memories are pasta parties and the dip nights every year. Good luck. Number 24, Natalie Tossi. Natalie is being escorted by her mom, Carrie, and her dad, Matthew. In the fall, Natalie is attending Northeastern University as a marketing major. Her favorite lacrosse memory is getting yellow carded in the same game as her friend Callie. Congratulations, Nat. And now we're going to do the starting lineup for the Colonials of Plymouth Whitemarsh High School.
HHTV is your place to see what's happening in the Hatboro-Horsham School District community. From district news to sports to entertainment, HHTV covers it all. You can find us on our cable channels, Facebook, Twitter, or the school district YouTube channel. You can also find us on our webpage located on the Hatboro-Horsham School District website. HHTV, informing, educating, and entertaining the Hatboro-Horsham School District community. HHTV is offering sponsorships for organizations or businesses who want to increase their footprint and simultaneously support our television program. HHTV is a student-run network airing on multiple media platforms. You can see us on cable TV, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. A sponsorship on HHTV is an inexpensive way to reach your target audience. For more information on sponsorship packages, visit our webpage on the Hatboro-Horsham School District website.
Hatboro-Horsham School District is requesting applications for Substitute Teacher Service, also known as STS, and looking for a variety of positions. We are looking for substitute teacher, guest teacher, paraprofessional, and personal care assistant. STS is a district partner and provides substitutes to work in our schools. Anyone with a bachelor's degree who would like to substitute teach in the district is eligible to participate in the guest teacher program. The STS Guest Teacher Program is a free online training program that can be completed when it is convenient for you. Once the training is complete and all paperwork is submitted, the STS guest teacher will be able to substitute in any school they would like. This is a wonderful opportunity for those who would like a flexible schedule while contributing to the excellence of Hatboro-Horsham School District. If you have any questions, please refer to the information listed. Thank you for your time.
The world of television and film production are exciting fields to work in. If you want to jump into that world, HHTV is a great place to begin your journey. Our award-winning program offers students a chance to learn all the positions behind the camera as well as in front of the camera. So if you are considering a career in television or film production, then HHTV is the place for you. To join our team, see Mr. Burchek in F218 or Mr. Anderson in D210. We look forward to seeing you soon.
Here we go.
Welcome.
HHTV is your place to see what's happening in the Hatboro-Horsham School District community. From district news to sports to entertainment, HHTV covers it all. You can find us on our cable channels, Facebook, Twitter, or the school district YouTube channel. You can also find us on our webpage located on the Hatboro-Horsham School District website. HHTV, informing, educating, and entertaining the Hatboro-Horsham School District community. HHTV is offering sponsorships for organizations or businesses who want to increase their footprint and simultaneously support our television program. HHTV is a student-run network airing on multiple media platforms. You can see us on cable TV, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. A sponsorship on HHTV is an inexpensive way to reach your target audience. For more information on sponsorship packages, visit our webpage on the Hatboro-Horsham School District website.
Hatboro-Horsham School District is requesting applications for substitute teacher service, also known as S.
Oh.
Until we graduate to do that.
And we're back now for the start of the second half. PW up 11-0 against the Hatters, and it's been obviously, if you couldn't tell by the score, a very one-sided game here on senior night. Gianna Carr is back, or is going to continue to take the face-offs to the Hatters, and Mia Fisher is going to go out into the field.
Yeah, I alluded to it earlier, but you just got to get one at this point. I think it's
One for them.
I will admit that the second quarter was most definitely an improvement. But senior night, families here, friends are here. At this point, it's about pride, and getting a goal would be a nice start.
Yeah, a shutout wouldn't represent much pride to me, but we'll see how they do with some adjustments made here for the start of the second half. Is taking out Tusi, using this, or Tossi, using the speed, gets around and try and find someone. Trying to see if they can clean up the passes a bit. A couple of times where Fisher was open at the net and missed her, or it was dropped, or etc.
Yeah, maybe there's a chance it's hard to kind of maybe trust each other to make the tough pass. When that goalkeeper's bringing it out and they can't find anyone to pass to, it kind of makes it seem like they're unsure of their decisions when really at this point, as we kind of even said before we started, there's not really much to lose at this point, so why not start being a little brave?
Exactly, so we'll see.
There you go.
Riley takes it up, and it is dropped.
Gotta have those. Just a quick turn on that, and then you have a clear shot on net. But here come the Colonials.
Right, you almost want to say that the offense isn't the Hatters' problem because they haven't played enough offense to really judge that.
Yeah.
As the defense, the PW offense has been so dominant. As Carr drives in, and
You could say that. Looks like a good start so far. Keeping the pressure on, staying aggressive. That's what I would want to see if I was coaching the Hatters right now. Look how much space the Colonials have.
so Fulmer fights for it, and getting it there is Orlowski.
I think the Hatters got to start making it hard on Plymouth Whitemarsh here. I think in situations like this, there's just so much space here, where if this was the other way around, that there would be a defender right on her back, making it tough for her to corral the ball and get her head up to make the next pass.
So passing around behind the net.
There you go. Way to stick with her there.
Looking for positives here is driving in. I think pulling out is Barron. We're just going to sit and wait.
Yeah, Plymouth Whitemarsh got a lot of time to think here about their next move. And they're staying patient. Oh, goodness.
Wait, and
Wow.
that was
That was something else right there.
Yeah.
Looked like it looked like a deked pass into a shot there. Here's the replay. A lot of players standing on top of the key. It's a 1v1 with the goalkeeper. fakes the pass and then throws it right through the legs of the goalkeeper. That's unfortunate, but I have to say it's a clever play from number 9 there, Megan Wendler,
And that's
who will be moving on to Manhattan College next year. So good luck to her.
Yeah, that's her second. As you said, second of the night. And my pen is running out of the ink from writing so many tally marks next to these players.
Not
As the
what you wanna
face-off
hear.
here is nope. Okay, so when we win for the Hatters, Carr's gonna run by Barron.
Man,
We're going back in on it. O'Reilly.
it's easier said than done, but we really need to tighten it up here. And look at the way the Colonials build up here.
And falling down. Tripped up. And Carr goes over to apologize. Good sportsmanship there as they continue to play downfield.
Wide open right here. Coming into the final third, making the break into the attacking area. Another open
Yeah.
player.
And wait.
Looks like a penalty
Yeah,
shot.
well, yeah, she's
Yeah, so it looks like a player fouled in the final attacking kind of slice there. Oh, it looks like actually it might have been called back.
we have 13 up on the
Let's see.
board.
Looking at the replay, it looks like there might have been an infraction.
Was there an early jump?
That's what I would say.
So they keep 13 up on the board here. We'll see if that changes. Looks like the officials are saying something to Donkey. So I guess not. It does remain 13 for the time being. I guess it doesn't really matter at this point.
Right.
Kick back.
Yeah, very patient play from Plymouth Whitemarsh. I think they have set plays like we've seen kind of earlier, but I think they also kind of use the off-ball players much better than we do. As you can see there, just a backdoor cut, sleeping defender. Simple finish there. 1v1 with the goalkeeper.
Looked like Kira Whelan. 36, I believe. That's who it was. I can't tell from my angle.
Should be, yep, there we go. They fixed it.
Okay, so
It is now 13.
yes, okay.
So that goal from before from the penalty was chalked off.
It was actually quicker for them just to score another goal to keep it 13 than it was to press the button on the scoreboard
Yeah,
to
unfortunately.
take it down. As Carr tips it back and winning the face-off is the Colonials as they drive up.
Yeah.
I was trying to play tighter defense to see the players getting in there, but we'll see how long that lasts.
Yeah. I think it's just a bit too easy for the Colonials to kind of drop the shoulder on their mark and break into open space, which causes other players on defense to have to make up that space and remark that player who's now open. And then it leaves, you beat one or two defenders, and then you got one or two open players down in the attacking half. That's why they're having way too many easy shots here. Sure, they've made a lot of tough plays and tricky maneuvers, but I think the biggest issue for me, if I was analyzing this game as a coach, would be all those open shots that they got, all those easy chances.
Yeah. With 4:06 to play
Like a minor penalty back there.
in the third quarter, 13-0. Plymouth Whitemarsh, if you're just joining us, Ben Zollers, Dylan Stevens upstairs in the booth, and Mr. Stevens, as we were just talking about, Hatters looking at, you think they want to get at least one here,
Yeah.
for some pride here on senior night.
Yes.
So obviously, not all is lost in a loss here when you're three, when, have as many losses as they have, and With senior night too, so it's kind of special anyway, right? But I think just a one goal helping us. That is a save there by McIntosh.
Yeah, good stop off the penalty, but yeah, you're right. This is the type of game that makes you think about why you play, because you're gonna have everyone's gonna win, everyone's gonna lose, and sometimes you win really big and sometimes you lose really big, and at the end of the day, you gotta have some sort of pride or confidence in yourself to say that we'll get it next time. Why am I out here playing? It's because I love to do it, and
right.
just getting one goal right here, I think, would mean a lot to these players.
Oh, for sure. As Carr pass too high.
Hatters defenders trying to get back into position. Good check, right there from the Hatters defender.
That goes past Steinberg. And out of bounds, going the other way. Wendler passes it down to about the 15-yard marker they're at. Now coming inside, and whistle blows.
Looks like could have been some illegal contact there. Got to be a penalty shot because it was inside the attacking area. Oop, flag on the play. Looks like it appears that check was a little bit too high and in the head area, so
yeah,
Colonials are going to get another bite at it. Looks like number 19, which is Sophie Nagel.
And that's another goal. 14-0 now. Colonials.
How would you be feeling right now, Ben, if you were the Hatters out there?
Well, if we're going to use words appropriate for TV,
Please.
I'd feel disappointed in the current results of the game. I would be proud of the effort that's being made. I think it's definitely they're not really walking out there. They're definitely running, keeping up. I would just I would be frustrated that they can't figure out. They've obviously tried a few different looks, a way to really get around these guys and even put a crack in that egg.
Right. I think at this point it's kind of a learning experience, because when you have a game that's this one-sided and you're playing a team that clearly deserves their lead and has a lot of talent, this is your chance to kind of try and learn and try and get up to that level, because the best way to learn is by playing with players who are better than you and playing with players who have different skills than you do. And if I was the Hatters, I would take the time to kind of think about the way I play and how my play is different from the play of the Colonials.
Yeah. As we
15th goal
here. Do I even have to say the word at this point? As that's going to wind us to the end of what felt like a very quick third quarter. It is 15-0. Plymouth Whitemarsh Colonials on top of the Hatboro-Horsham Hatters. We'll be back for the fourth. After this, stay with us.
HHTV is your place to see what's happening in the Hatboro-Horsham School District community. From district news to sports to entertainment, HHTV covers it all. You can find us on our cable channels, Facebook, Twitter, or the school district YouTube channel. You can also find us on our webpage located on the Hatboro-Horsham School District website. HHTV, informing, educating, and entertaining the Hatboro-Horsham School District community. HHTV is offering sponsorships for organizations or businesses who want to increase their footprint and simultaneously support our television program. HHTV is a student-run network airing on multiple media platforms. You can see us on cable TV, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. A sponsorship on HHTV is an inexpensive way to reach your target audience. For more information on sponsorship packages, visit our webpage on the Hatboro-Horsham School District website.
Back now for the start of the fourth quarter. It's 15-0 Colonials. If you're just joining us, Ben Zollers, Dylan Stevens, and Mr. Stevens, like we were talking about before the break. Hatters giving a lot of good effort, but nothing they're doing is working. And it's almost like it almost feels like we're playing a fourth quarter because it's senior night. Other than that, like it's just not going their way. A game that definitely weren't favored in coming into, right? Based off of their record this season, but it's kind of just disappointing though that there's not even one goal. They're getting shut out, and you guys think on senior night. Hopefully, they, even if it's last second, score something.
Yeah, I think that would actually mean a lot. Ironically, it's if this was a 8 to 15 game, I think ironically getting one right now might mean a little bit more for some reason, because in that case you're in it but you're not quite getting there. But I think at this point it would be important to kind of get one. You got 25% of the game left. And this team, again, the Plymouth Whitemarsh, 12-3 in all competitions this year, 7-3 in the league. They're moving on to the playoffs. This is a team that knows how to get it done and has only lost 3 games the entire season out of 15 played. So they deserve to be where they are. But also, big night for the seniors here at Hatboro-Horsham. No, nothing lost on them. All these seniors have had probably a great career, each of them, and during their senior night celebration, got the chance to talk about how much it meant just to be able to be out here with the players that they probably grew up with and played aside. That's a bond that they're gonna have forever.
Yeah.
So regardless, hopefully they can enjoy the night no matter what the score is.
Well said.
Got to get a bit philosophical here.
Yeah.
But here, I'll go through real quick just the seniors we have playing tonight for Hatboro-Horsham. Gianna Carr, number 9. Callie Fulmer, number 4. Lauren Gia Domenico, number 6. Tara Orlovsky, she's number 22. Emma O'Reilly, she's number 15. Lauren Steinberg, number 12. Natalie Tocci, number 24. And Francisca Gambino, number 18. So congratulations. And again, hopefully you can enjoy, take the best out of it.
The ball falls down. Hatters looking to apologies, a miscommunication between some booth. Oh, that does make it better.
Turning the light off in the booth.
Think we could open the door? I think the wind's kind of died down.
Go ahead. I give you permission.
There you go. Apologies there. Or we're just gonna forget about the door for now, I think. They roll around. Running out of words to describe what they're doing because it's the same thing every time and it's just working. Just go around the net, go inside, maybe pass once and just fire.
Foul there. It's going to be going for Plymouth Whitemarsh. She's going to get a chance to run in here without anybody in front of her. This game may be ugly, but the sky, very beautiful tonight.
Oh yeah. We'll see everyone posting. A million people are going to be posting 10 pictures each of it on their Snapchat stories.
Oh yeah.
Which is the dumbest thing you can post on your story because everyone can see the sky.
Hey, some of us want to make some memories.
Well, I don't mind that. I'm just saying that we you don't need to spam. I mean, I spam my story all the time. I can't really comment on that, but I don't do the sky thing. I understand that that's a boundary. You can just look at the sky yourself, but to each their own, I guess.
It's going to be a major penalty on Hatboro. Colonials get a chance to run.
Speaking of the sky, the Hatters are going to be looking up to the sky for a miracle to try and find a goal with the way that the Colonials are just keeping it down in the zone right now.
Yeah, they're kind of in a flow state right now. They've had possession for at least a minute or two here now. I think their coach is probably telling them just work on the fundamentals, work on keeping the ball and kind of playing as a team. You know, can't tell exactly who's out there all on the field right now, but maybe they got a couple people subbed in, giving some people a chance to kind of get a feel for a game like this. Another penalty shot here coming.
You see Mia Fisher standing down. Well, you can't see it on your screen. You're standing on the other end of your defense back at the 40-yard line, and I think everyone standing back there might as well have like their talking about the sky. It's getting darker. Their their nightcaps and their pajamas on, and their like recliners out there. You can probably get all that before this ball comes back because the Colonials are just doing such a great job of just keeping it down here.
Yeah, they had a penalty shot right there. It was coming at an interesting angle, and they gave it up. Not sure if that was a tactical reason or if they were, doing it to kind of get it around the horn again. But regardless, still not looking pretty for the Hatters. Looks like we got some people with signs down here in front of the track. Must be for the seniors. Looks like two young men and a young woman cheering on the home team.
Face-off win for the Hatters.
7 minutes to get something out of this.
Taking it up is Orlowski. Kicks back to C. Rolls, runs, moves her legs fast.
Agile, she is.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Got a possession going now. It appears that the Colonials are kind of playing more of a zone defense, kind of clogging up the middle a little bit, letting players kind of run aside and trusting that their teammate is going to pick up on the runners. Whereas I think maybe where the Hatters went wrong is they couldn't keep on their marks and let a lot of kind of ghost runners, or a lot of runners ghost in behind their line, giving them an easy chance. Whereas right now it looks like Plymouth Whitemarsh are standing tall on their front line here. Safe to say the aggressive formation from the Hatters, that kind of gamble didn't really work out as they get up.
No, not at all. It's a good save or a good block there by Fisher. The ball goes the other way for a moment.
Okay, that
tied up there with Orlowski.
That check was too high, so it's gonna be a minor penalty. Possession given back to the Hatters. I think at that point you gotta just put a shot on.
Yeah,
I can't even. I can probably count on one hand the amount of times the
shots on goal they have.
Yeah, the PW goalkeepers had to really break a sweat here.
It's interesting they're allowed to wear sweatpants, the goalkeepers.
Yeah.
I was talking about that with my friend during the JV game. Shout out to Mason. I don't understand. That's not part of the uniform. That's how don't. That doesn't.
You don't think they're wearing PW branded sweats?
Well, I mean they have. Well, I mean like I can't see from this angle. PW ones, however, the Hatboro-Horsham ones have the HH Lacrosse stamped on them.
Okay.
Or technically, I guess,
I see
screen printed on them.
Yeah,
but if you really want to get technical.
At this point. Looks like a major penalty for PW now with the ball. I don't know. Would you rather get hit in the bare calf with a heavy lacrosse ball, or would you rather have a pair of sweatpants on?
I don't know how much the sweatpants are going to do.
Oh, I think it'll do. I think it'll do something.
Maybe we'll have to have a test tomorrow. Maybe that's what we should do during lunch.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'll throw a couple lacrosse balls at you, and you tell me on a scale of 1 to 10 which one hurts more.
Yeah, sounds good. Not like I'll be doing anything productive. As the ball goes out of bounds with 4:10 to play, 16-0. Colonials on top.
4 minutes to get something out of this game.
And you don't even need to the scoreboard to tell you who's winning this game. You just watch this, you see how much time spent, how hard the Hatters defense has worked.
Yeah.
No match for this offense.
I mean, you could say the PW defense is working just as hard. They're just having a lot more success. As they get a breakaway here, open players in the attacking zone, and looks like a check that was a little bit too high or a little bit too hard, but outside the attacking zone, so it'll be a major penalty for sure. PW will have a chance to run it in here, but not from a great angle.
Tries to block. You cannot. Man, you really did your reading up on this stuff before the game.
I know more about the girls lacrosse than I do about boys lacrosse at this point.
And why is that?
Because I've never watched a boys lacrosse game.
Oh, why? Is this your first girls lacrosse game, or have you seen?
Oh, I watched some online this week.
In preparation, yeah, I respect that.
Yeah. I talked to the coach beforehand a little bit about the rules, but honestly, it kind of feels like the way they move is kind of similar in soccer.
Yes.
Where it's really about sticking to your marks and kind of making space for each other. You can't set screens like you can in lacrosse.
Right.
But it's really about either zone or man marking and kind of getting away from your defender and then having other people double team and making space kind of. So, yeah. Oh, that looks like that is a little bit too high. Gonna be a penalty shot for PW here. Coming in from a tight angle though. Hopefully the goalkeeper can keep her right post covered. Oh.
And slipping down there is Orlowski. And they go the other way. Tie up there on the sideline. On the bench.
Put one on. Come on.
In 2C. Saved. Might have been the last real chance the House have as Fisher fights for it, and
that's tough. Oh!
Yeah, they're going to give the ball to...
She just got bonked on the head. Oh, she's going to get a yellow card. There she goes. She already knows it. She doesn't even have to look. She knows she's off. Didn't even look at the yellow card. Looks like the Hatters are now going to have to play a man down for the last 90 seconds of the game. Not even going to get a chance to get their full strength squad back on the floor after a pretty clear bonk on the head from the Hatters defender.
Here's an opportunity for the Hatters. Can they block it? Nope, they cannot.
They're really trying anything at this point.
Come on, one point for pride, guys.
Oh yeah. I think every quarter you could say maybe has been an improvement. Maybe if they played more than a couple more, they might get one.
If we played 2.5 games tonight, yeah, maybe we'd be getting somewhere competitive.
I'd like to see what the expected goals would be on this one.
I mean, yeah, because like think of it, half the Colonial points came in the first. It came in within 10 minutes of the first. Yeah, not even the full first quarter.
I think
10 minutes.
They scored 8 in the first quarter, right?
Yeah.
And then okay. So yeah, improvement.
12-0 at halftime. They scored 4 more.
Yeah, a 4-goal second half. That's not that bad. I think most teams, they might not be happy, but they wouldn't be upset at a 4-goal half. In a game as high scoring as lacrosse.
Right, except for the fact that 4-goal half, like only goal that actually mattered was the first goal.
I guess you're right. Yeah.
They never.
Sorry, Olivia Eaton. You were doing too much tonight. You didn't need.
Oh yeah, you're right. I do apologize.
Yeah, all you needed was the one. You didn't have to do anymore.
And that'll do it. 16-0 on senior night. The Hatters fall. A tough loss to the Colonials. Just didn't have it tonight. Seniors are on senior night, at least something to celebrate still.
Yeah.
Congratulations to all of them. We wish them the best, and we know you most likely didn't really enjoy the outcome of this broadcast, but we hope you enjoyed it. If there was video of me trying to open the door, you probably would have enjoyed that. But other than that, that'll do it for us here tonight. For Bob Anderson, Dylan Stevens, our entire crew, Ben Zoller, saying thanks for watching and have a good night.
Thank you.
So long from Dennis Stein.
Peace.
Nice.